Manifestation should feel like your logical next step, which in that perspective, doing research and laying groundwork is the only way to really go about bringing your manifestation into your reality. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and I am a spirituality coach that teaches you how to practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. Today we are covering a pivotal point when it comes to chasing your desires and manifesting your reality. And that pivotal point is that chasing is never necessary. We already possess everything that we need in order to create the lives of our dreams. But before we really get into it, please make sure that you are subscribed, that you click that notification bell, and also make sure that you share this video with anyone that you think can benefit from it. Okay, let's get into it. Everything changes when you learn that what you want to bring into your reality, you bring into your reality through organization of your thoughts, not necessarily through being given permission by external circumstances. When you learn that you already possess everything that you need in order to manifest the life of your dreams, you're able to stop seeking validation, seeking permission, and you're able to start trusting yourself and source. The two things, yourself and source, the two things that you need to trust in order to create the reality of your dreams with the least amount of resistance as possible. When you really learn to embed this knowledge into your belief system, you will start saving more energy. Instead of putting so much energy out in hopes of finally being worthy of your desire, you'll be able to see clearly and think realistically because you understand that everything about your manifestation has to do with you, not external sources. When you understand that bringing your desire into your reality is based on you, yourself, and source/God, whatever feels good to you, when you understand that, you're able to stop emitting a vibration of I am not enough. And instead of emitting a vibration of I am not enough, you start to emit a vibration of I am enough, because you realize that you can stop chasing whatever you think is going to be the key to you manifesting. When it comes to manifesting your desires, finding fulfillment, walking your path, finding your journey, all of that is about self-development. Whether that is healing from trauma so that you can learn to truly love yourself and this life, or whether that's just about expansion and going from being the person you were yesterday to the person you will be tomorrow. Learning to manifest is about development of self, learning about who you are and how you can use everything about who you are to become the person that you want to be. Because becoming this person serves you. It doesn't serve anyone else, so it doesn't make much sense that we're looking to others or external circumstances to make this happen. This process is all about us. And I think a lot of us have trouble accepting that this process is all about us because sometimes we feel guilty when things are all about us. But I promise, it's all about you. Okay, quick break just to make sure that you are paying attention and that you're vibing with me. If you are ready to manifest your dream reality, go ahead and put down below in the comment box, my desire is manifesting right now. My desire is manifesting right now. My desire is manifesting right now. Put it in the comment box. Okay, let's keep going. So a part of understanding that you are the answer to all of your questions. You are the answer to everything that you are seeking. It's all you. In order to really understand this and to really appreciate it, you have to start using the resources that you already have. Unfortunately, we live in comparison culture. We have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all television, magazines, everything at our fingertips that can allow us to say, well, this is my life, but what's that person doing? And that creates this really toxic culture of not having gratitude for what we already have and instead looking to the next person and saying, well, what do they have? I bet that's so much more helpful because the grass is always greener, right? But we have to learn to put on blinders and to not compare ourselves to others and instead look at our situations with an honest eye. A lot of times we adopt victim mentality. So when we look at our situation, we say, I don't have any resources. I don't have anything that could help me. Nothing could make this easier. My life is just the way it is. And that's no fun. Do you feel how that just sucked the joy out of the video? How about I have an unlimited amount of resources? Resources will be revealed to me. Life has so much goodness in it that I have not even discovered yet. When you look at life from that perspective, you can start to expect good things within your reality right now. And that's really where the magic of manifestation starts to gain momentum. When you realize that your manifestation, your desire, is not in some distant, faraway land. It's not in the future. It's not being held by some gatekeeper. Your desire is right here, right now, manifesting right here, right now, and you have everything that you need. Having everything that you need implies that you have resources, maybe resources that you didn't even know that you had. A big part of this equation is also trusting source, right? Because if you don't believe that you have everything you need to manifest your desires, that means that you believe that source really put you here unequipped. And that's just not the truth. Source gave you everything you need to get what you want, because our desires are accumulation of all of our experiences. Our desires are not just random things that we want. Whatever we want, we are meant to want, because through that desire is our key to adding value to the world and being the happiest version of ourselves, which also makes the world better. So what you want is important. Do not feel guilty about what you want. Instead, know that what you want, what you desire, is meant for you. Therefore, you have everything within you in order to attract it and in order to maintain it. But you have to nurture what you have within you instead of constantly chasing things outside of yourself with the illusion that that very thing will fix your life. A very quick example. Let's say that you want to start a clothing line. You have loved fashion ever since you were a child, and you always knew that this was something you wanted to do. Now you're an adult and you're ready to start this clothing line, but you have no connections, no money, and what feels like no resources. My suggestion is to sit down and write down everything that you are good at that aligns with you starting a fashion brand. Also write down whatever resources that you have, no matter how small those resources are. For example, a cell phone is a resource. Magazines from the current year would be a resource. Your neighbor 2 doors down that you barely talk to but majored in fashion merchandising is a resource. I had a little bit of trouble getting that one out. I live with the philosophy that we are exactly where we need to be when we need to be there. So with this philosophy, if I want to manifest something and I don't feel like I have the tools to manifest it, I flip that perspective to the understanding that there is something within me that I have not nurtured enough just yet so that I could get to that next level. If you are trying to manifest something and you feel like you do not have the resources, it is so important that you make sure that you are being realistic and not playing a victim. If this person who wants to become a fashion designer realizes that they have a cell phone, a possible friend who has a history experience in fashion merchandising, who has some magazines from the past year, they can start by just doing research. I find that this is a step that a lot of people skip with manifestation, which just blows my mind, because in order to expand into being a specific type of person, you have to learn about the type of person that you are becoming. You have to learn about what your daily day is going to look like. You have to learn what your responsibilities are going to be in this new reality. A lot of people just assume that I'll be ready, I'll be able to do it, where's my manifestation? Instead of nurturing the very lifestyle that they're trying to bring into their reality. If this person were to mentor with their neighbor with the history and fashion merchandising, if this person were to study magazines, and if this person were to use their cell phone to start a marketing strategy and to possibly continue the research process, then all of a sudden you have tasks that you need to complete before you can say, I'm ready for this next level of my manifestation. And all of those tasks are going to end up making you really ready. And what I mean by really ready is that your subconscious believes that you're really ready. When you lay the groundwork for your desire to come into your reality, which often happens through gaining experience and doing research, when you do that, you take your vibration, your subconscious belief system from, I might be ready for this, but I just really want it because I want that fulfillment, to, I'm ready for this. As one of my faves, Abraham Hicks, often says, your manifestation should feel like the logical next step. It should not feel like something that you feel like is just going to drop into your reality when you wake up the next day. Your manifestation should feel like your logical next step, which in that perspective, doing research and laying groundwork is the only way to really go about bringing your manifestation into your reality. And I think that goes back to trusting source. Because if you trust that source is going to bring your manifestation into your reality, you don't have this fear that you're doing the research for no reason. You don't have this fear that you're laying this groundwork for no reason and that it's a waste of time, because you know that the fruit is coming. When all the subconscious doubts have been addressed, we create this I am ready to receive vibration. Because our subconscious doesn't feel any fear because we are confident. But that confidence takes time to develop. It just is what it is. And we cannot skip this step for vanity or to have validation or to show others like, look how much of a boss I am, look what I'm doing. It's all about chipping away the parts of yourself that do not serve the reality you're entering and nourishing the parts of yourself that do fit into that reality. And that takes time and self-awareness. And when you're able to be still and present and notice the parts of yourself that need to be nourished in order for this reality to really be sustainable, you are able to be responsible about each choice you make, making sure that each choice you make aligns with the reality that you're bringing closer and closer. Type down in the comment box if you didn't do it before. My desire is manifesting right now. My desire is manifesting right now. You know it in your heart. You know it in your soul. My desire is manifesting right now because you know that source is working for you behind the scenes. You don't need to see it. You just know. Because think about how many things that have happened in your life that you didn't expect but have brought so much goodness and so much fruit, for so much juicy fruit, right? All the things that you've never expected. So have gratitude for those moments and have gratitude for the faith that you have within you, because it does exist. You just have to listen to it and nourish it so the faith can grow. Have gratitude for that faith and that knowing that source is working even when you can't see. My desire is manifesting right now. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that this video helped you understand how to stop chasing your desire and how to instead start attracting your desire through self-development and awareness. I really do hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up so other people on the platform know that it is valuable. Also, if you would like me to speak about anything that I talked about in this video in more depth, just let me know down in the comment box and I will come back to the topic in a future video. Last but not least, please make sure that you're subscribed and that you click that notification bell so that you can become a reality bender yourself. I love you with all my heart. Oh, and if you would like to know anything about coaching, I'm going to play my coaching commercial after this. And if you want to get on live stream with me, I live stream every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Setting Intention Sunday. All right, that's all I got. I'll see you next time. Bye.